Hi, my name is James Rusher, and I'm a graduate student and graduate student ambassador at the Bryan School of Business and Economics at the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. I grew up in Boone, North Carolina. I love the great outdoors. I love skiing. I have three kids. I have a daughter that graduated from Clemson University. She's now a school teacher in Greenville, South Carolina. I have a daughter that graduated from East Tennessee State University. She is on a year-long mission trip in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I have a son that's turned his love of tuba into a scholarship and on the marching band at Appalachian State University. I met my wife in 2016. She's from the country Colombia, and I've traveled from Colombia probably three times. I've traveled to Colombia three times, and I've really fallen in love with Latin American culture, and I've really it's really expanded my desire to see the world, see things overseas. That's why I'm an international business major. Currently, as my profession, I work for the University of North Carolina, Charlotte, as a patrol corporal for the police department, and the police department has been good to me. They offered me a free education and incentivized me to get an education anywhere, any public university in the state of North Carolina. So I had a lot of options, but I did the research. I talked with the staff at the University of Greensboro, North Carolina, and I really think I made the best selection. I'm set to graduate in December of this year, and I have absolutely zero regrets about signing up for UNC Greensboro. It's been a fantastic experience for me. So when I started out, I was really worried. I was really worried about the online format as opposed to going to class. When I went to college, there was no such thing as an online option. I'm kind of dating myself here. So I was thinking, well, you're not going to get the best education going online. And I honestly, I can't speak for, the difference between online versus going to class, but my knowledge has been enhanced so much in business strategy, marketing, you name it. It's just been enhanced. And the online program really worked for me because as a police officer, you know, I work an odd schedule. I work sporting events, special events, and furthermore, you could arrest somebody for breaking into a building at 5 in the morning, and if you have a 9 a.m. class, you're not going to make it. If you have a two p.m. class, you're not going to make it because you won't get any sleep. So this online thing, the online format has been, excellent for me. Speaking of classes in the international major, if you get a chance to go overseas, take that opportunity to go overseas. I didn't get to do that. I did get to work in a international team for a multinational organization. That was really cool. We worked for Pecoa Eco, which is a shoe manufacturer in Brazil, and they're looking to expand their business operations. So they worked in collaboration um, with uh, with the X Culture Project, which I was a part of, and I had a team member in Colombia, a team member in Africa, a team member in Greece, team member from India. So we had all these cross cultural issues we had to resolve, time zone differences, and ultimately we worked together and we turned in I think a really good paper that everybody on the group was proud of. So people come up to me and they say, James, you're a police officer and yet you want to be a business major, and that they don't understand exactly what my motivations are. So I'm gonna talk about two things that I think this degree is really going to help me in my career. So I guess I still have a lot of time left as a police officer, but I have more time closer to the end than closer to the beginning. I've got about 10 years left where I don't want to, I want to do something else. So, as an international business major, I think number one, as a police officer, has helped me with cross cultural communication, have a lot of international students that I interact with, and so that's really helped me. I think, too, policing these days, you need advanced degrees. If you're an administrator for the police department, you're dealing with a lot of things similar to business. You have police strategy, which is same as business strategy, management, leadership. You're marketing your department to potential recruits. You're selling the potential recruits. You're coming up with, creative strategies to get them on board as opposed to other police departments. So I think there's a lot of, there's a lot of correlation between business and police administration. Finally, I talked about, I have 10 years left in my career, and I just want to, well, when I'm 55 years old, this degree is going to give me a lot more options. I can work for a Fortune 500 company. I can work for a multinational organization from anywhere from Spain to Australia to New Zealand. I can work at a university somewhere. Or, what I'm leaning towards right now is I would like to establish my own venture, my own business venture. This program, this degree has given me the confidence and it's given me the ability to believe that I can start a business overseas and it would be a lot more successful than had I just gone out of the blue and without these skills and everything I've learned. So I'll wrap this up right here. I'll just want to say that, if you're newly accepted to the Bryan School of Business and Economics, welcome. If you're considering coming here to the Bryan School of Business and Economics, if you do accept, if you get accepted and you accept, I don't think that you're going to regret. You're going to have a really great time. Thank you, everyone.